Okay, I got another hit right straight up here. Once again, I'm using a tree as my line of bearing, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a rope on there so that you can see what my primary line is. And I like to do this because it gives you a pretty good idea what's going on. Now, let me take this rope up through here. Actually, this is a tree that I'll go right past that. Seems to be lining up with this tree right here. And this will be the end of where I can get in. So let me back that off a little bit. Right there, my primary line from tree to tree. Okay, now that we know that, I want to get an angle on this treasure. Now, I got to get down here far enough to where I can sweep the area, see where it's clean. This is pretty clean except right there. That's my resistance on the end of the scope right there. I have another bearing coming up through there, right there. It's in the same spot. I got a pretty good idea because there's another tree here and I'm lining up on my primary line. I got it right there. Let me get something. Let me get up there and mark it. Okay, let me get up and mark it. And it would be right through this tree right here. I don't like to work this close, but I will in this case. Ground zero's right here. So you got right here is where the action's at. I have to get out the detector and I'm going to put this off to the left. I want to be able to sweep in there with the search coil. And I can see there's a lot of action down through here. As I'm coming, there's some huge holes and stuff. People digging again. I'd be in here all day trying to fix things up here, so I'm going to let it go and just get what I can out of this site and then move on. Let me get my detector and I'll get up there in that area. This is a lot of fun. I mean, just finding treasure and things like that, but I started as a cache hunter. I am a cache hunter, and it keeps me sharp getting in here and finding areas with coins. If you can get in on a coin, you can get a 4-foot box and a coin, even a 6 or 8-foot box and a coin. You're not going to have any problem with the cache. It's truly there. And I found both cache and coins in my treasure hunting endeavors. I've had a lot of fun with it, and I like to continue on with it as long as I'm here on planet Earth. I mean, there's nothing better than this. I mean, hey, we're out in the middle of no place. It's beautiful out. The wind's blowing a little bit. Having a lot of fun, picking off a few coins, and staying in shape for the time when I hear a story about somebody putting something down I got a crack at. And I want to be in shape for that day. So I got my detector working here, and I'm going to get up in this area, put my scope away here. I don't know if I can bring the camera. Can the cameraman come up over here a little bit, I think, and get a little closer to this area. It's kind of awkward here. I know it's kind of hilly, and we're kind of like, there's been a lot of digging right here. I don't know if you, boy, is there a lot of digging right over here. Right here, by this log. A lot of digging right here. This is where I'm at, and let me get my digger for a second. I might have to do a little digging myself here. There's digging all around here, so this must be a pretty popular place. And right here is where I had I'm right on the line. I checked the line. Once again, for some reason, I'm not as sharp as I have been a few times in the past here. But I'll start working the area. but I'm going to dig it. That's only a foot from my primary line, the length of my digging tool from a primary line. I'm going to dig it. Pretty soft digging in here. It's never been dug before, so it's still a lot of roots and stuff. Ah! Ah! Boy, sounds like it's in there with a piece of junk. There may not be nothing. Oh, nope. Down about 3 inches. I'm going to go down to about 4. A big root right here. I'm tearing it up pretty good right now to get around this root. Oh, nope. Boy, that's questionable. But I want to stick with it for a little bit. Starting to get pretty deep here. Pretty rocky soil. You got to use your head a little bit on this. You don't want to get down here trying to get down 8, 9, 10 inches in this soil. Anything gets down that far in this soil, whoop, 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 whoop. There we go, right here. It's another mercury. I don't know what it is. It must be Mercury Day, but I'm taking it. And that question, you heard it on the detector, that was a real questionable call. Right here's my primary line. I guess it's about a foot at the most to the center where this merc jumped out. And we just made another recovery. Just shows you got to stick with it. Get my hole covered here. You know, what I'm going to do here is this is pretty chewed up. It looks like they've been working. I don't know if you can see over here. If I can get the cameraman to... Here, look at this. Look at this digging. Ain't that a mess? The leaves over it. Try to clean that up a little bit so it don't look like anybody's here. And I'll tell you what, I'm not even... What I'm going to do is I'm going to check around to see if there's anything else. Down the primary line, up the primary line, expand a little bit. A lot of digging in here. Expand a little bit. I'm doing it kind of fast. Whoops, there was a hit. Nope. I'm hitting some of these here small ferns, causing the detector to go off a little bit there, but geez. There must be some junk in here. There must be some junk. But I might have hit that coin just right. Might be another coin. It's only about 6 inches from where I found that one. I can't seem to reel it in. Hit a couple times. Maybe it wasn't a coin then. Nope. Well, anyways, Had to work hard for that one, but I got it out. This one here was a beautiful hit. It's only about a foot off the line at most, maybe even 6 inches. But at least beautiful hit off the primary line. Got it. The other ones were 2 and 4 foot away. Just goes to show you sometimes you got to broaden your search. This one here almost missed because there's metal in the ground and the detector's not picking. There must be some stuff in the ground here. I could put it on the all metals mode, go over, and I'll bet you there's a lot of trash in the ground here. And it's just hard to get out of this area. And this is what happens. The silver hides in with this. Your conventional detector may or may not get it, but the scope's going to nail it, and it's going to tell you it's in that area. So the point I think here is to just keep with the scope. If you don't find it in that area, what you want to do is mark down that area so you can get back on some nice rainy day. Maybe you'll be able to pick up with high conductivity of the soil and get that coin or whatever you're looking for out of that area. For Thomas Electroscope Company, happy treasure hunt. See you out in the field.